To be successful in life, it is not easy, but at the same time, it is not difficult. So, if you wonder what's kind of the keys, what kind of steps that you should follow to be successful in any niche, please watch this episode until the end because in this video, I'm going to tell you exactly how to become successful person in any niche, right? If you stay tuned. Okay, the key number one is, guys, you have to find your, the professions that you want to be an expert in. You have to find, your passion. You have to fulfill your desire. You know exactly what's your abilities, what's your, what you are in skillful, right? And try to find out what exactly you're going to be passionate about, and then you take that passion and convert it to professions, and that's where you become an expert in this, right? Some people they want to be an director. Some people wants to be like coordinator. Someone who actually want to be composer. Right? There are so many actually fields in this life to become an expert, or like some people they like to be a YouTuber like me, right? So you can achieve that. Actually, it's not impossible. But the first step, you have to define exactly what you want to do, and after you define that, we're gonna go to point number two, which is you have to get the knowledge and the information that will help you to or help you to achieve that, right? And when did you gonna find the where you will find the information and the knowledge that will help you to become an expert in any field? Well, of course, number one source for any information or any knowledge is books, right? You have, let's say, for example, you want to be an expert in business. You want to be a businessman, very successful businessman. So what you're going to do, you have to read books about business. At least you should read about 10 books or 20 or 50, I don't know. But you have to read as much as possible, big number of books. That will make you to build a base in order to continue forward in this field, and you become very successful businessman, right? And I know that some people they don't like to read books. So if you don't like reading books, for example, you have to watch videos for related to business, because inside business, for example, there are so many details: marketing, sales, promotion, I don't know, stock, real estate, so many details inside it. So if you want to be successful in one of like to be very successful businessman, then you have to get the information and the knowledge that will help you to achieve that, right? Yeah, after you get the knowledge, we're going to number three, step number three, which is take actions. I have read this quote. It said, dreams without goals are just dreams. So in order to achieve any goals in life, you have to start to take actions. You start to, let's say you want to be a sportman, you have to practice, go to practice sport every day. You have to practice sport. You want to be an athlete, you have to run every day. You have to practice. You have to find coaches that will help you to achieve that. So it's not impossible, but it's need a lot of work, and it costs you also a lot of times to achieve this, right? And you know exactly the level that you are in right now currently, and which level that you have to go up for, right? And then after that, go to the next level and the next level until you achieve all this, and one day you will become in a very high level, right? This is how it works. Okay, tip number four: if after you take action and start to practice and start to get into the business or getting to the to this field, you have to you need to handle failure, because to fail in anything in life, it's inevitable. You cannot avoid it. I have read this the article about failure. They say that in a school, the teachers don't like to accept any kind of failing, because they teach you how to solve the problems. They give you how to solve the equation, for example. So for them, it is not okay to make mistakes because you do have rules. But in life, guys, you don't have rules. So the only way to learn the rules of living in life, you have to, you know, you have to make mistake. When you make mistake, that way you know this is mistake. How handle it, you will learn that from making mistake. Make mistake. It's not people. They all the time like to be very conservative. They don't like to make mistakes, but making mistakes is very okay, right? It will help you to succeed in life. And ask any successful person what's make you success. He will tell you, I went through many mistakes and many failures, and then I get to this level. So it's not easy, right? And if you want it easy, then you're not gonna be successful person, right? Well, I'm not very old guy, but I have read a lot of this, so it makes sense for me, you know. So okay, I think this fly is going to. I really. What's wrong with you? Let me continue. Sorry, guys, because this fly is really distracted me, right? Okay, let's back to our topic. Okay, and it is very important to know to handle failure, right? Because I also read Denzel Washington said, if you will not fail, you will not even try, right? That's mean if you're not failing, that's you didn't even try, right? That makes sense for you guys. So yeah, failure is it's inevitable. It is something you cannot avoid, right, guys? And I think this is 4 steps. If you take it seriously and work with them, you will be fine. And also tip number 5, and I think it's not that important, but let me say it, okay? You have to, let's say for example, you want to be an actor, okay? If you have to hang out with actors, some people who actually have experience in this field to help you you will learn a lot of things from them because they're already in this field, right? So you will, you know, learn so many things from them, right, guys? Yeah, that's very important. And that's all. Thank you very much for watching, and I hope to see you next time with a new episode. Bye.